You try not to think about it.
Rushed to the vet.
I just kept saying, what are we supposed to do?
A beloved pet, now a memory for a Washington family.
This is going to affect us forever.
And something you may have in your home is to blame.
Yesterday, we told you car thieves can pretty much drive away scot-free.
There's no case that says, frankly, anything close to that.
Why this defense attorney disagrees.
She's smart.
By passing SB 187,
she's caring.
You just feel happy inside.
And she's on a mission.
Ella is remarkable.
Ella's plan to make everyone see the world just as clearly as she does.
That makes me feel so awesome.
KGW News at 6 starts now.
Our top story, a teenage girl reportedly trafficked out of a place built to keep foster kids safe.
Tonight, the nonprofit in charge vows to investigate. All this as one of her accused pimps sounds off in front of a judge.
KGW's Maggie Vespa has been digging into this story all day. Maggie, a lot of tough details in this, and there may be more victims.
Yeah, Tracy, Joe, that's right. Police putting that out there tonight, hoping to get tips as a result. And that point, like so many others in this story, is really all the more chilling when you realize where this operation was allegedly going down for weeks. Neighbors, once hopeful about this newly opened complex, now horrified.
One of the kids from the facility said that it was a child sex ring, which is super alarming. The place isn't even 3 months old.
To be clear, police only found one victim in last night's bust, a 16-year-old girl. They won't say if she was living here. We asked because this facility near Southeast 85th and Steel is operated by Portland's Native American Youth and Family Center, or NAYA. It's called Generations, and its goal is to house foster kids with safe, stable adults, either community elders or potential adoptive parents. Also living here, say police, 22-year-old Trey Jenkins on the left and 20-year-old Antonio Moore on the right.
Okay, all right.
That's Moore in court today, yelling, "This is nuts." He and Jenkins both being held without bail, charged with compelling prostitution. This investigation, the work of Beaverton Police, Portland Police, and the FBI. They say the teenage victim was forced to sell sex on sites like Backpage.com. Listings asked Johns to come to this complex, to the trafficker's home, where they would meet the girl. One detective told us it's a dangerous tactic that more and more leaves parents in the dark.
Parents may think they're going to school, they may think they're at one location and they're not, and the traffickers take advantage of that.
Oh, it's very disappointing. I can't tell you how disappointed I am.
NAYA's executive director Paul Lumley heartbroken in light of the goal for Generations, which opened in February. That goal described in detail in this video posted on NAYA's website.
For children who are currently in foster care, they'll be matched with families who would like to create permanency adoptions.
Tonight, Lumley vows to investigate how two men were able to use that haven for, police say, something so horrific. Now, Lumley also points out a third-party property management agency handles background checks for all tenants within the Generations complex. That group, Guardian Property Management, sent us a statement saying they are, quote, extremely alarmed by that case. They say Antonio Moore, who's the only one in this case listed as an actual tenant with them, had no criminal background when he moved in. They also say he is now in the process of being evicted. Guys, back to you.
Maggie, thank you very much. We are also keeping you up to date on a story we broke at 5 o'clock. Clark County Sheriff's deputies are investigating what they think is a homicide. They say they found a man's body late last night in a shed. Deputies are looking into it as a likely homicide. They say they found a man's body late last night in that shed on a property at Northeast 172nd Avenue. This is just east of Brush Prairie, not far from Hawkinson High School. Investigators are still only saying the victim was a man in his 30s and that he did not live on the property.
And if you see this woman, please let Portland police know. She's Danielle Brandon, 25 years old, and she went missing last night. Police told us she left her home in Northeast Portland around 11:30, leaving behind her car, phone, and ID. They don't think there's any foul play at work here, but they are very worried because they think Brandon might be having a mental health crisis.
It's the city of Portland versus Uber. The latest dispute between the two surrounds the use of something called Grayball.
It's a special software that helps Uber drivers avoid regulators. And today, City Commissioner Dan Saltzman said he wants to subpoena Uber to get information about how Grayball works. Portland's Bureau of Transportation says when Uber started working illegally in Portland back in 2014, Grayball helped drivers keep away from undercover regulators.
I believe the council will support me in issuing the subpoena, and we hope they will turn over the Grayball playbook. If they don't, well, we'll have to see where we go from there. But we are determined to get this information, and the reason why is we want to make sure that our regulators can do their job to keep Portlanders safe.
It's worth noting that Uber has paid $67,000 in fines to Portland for operating illegally in the city. Also worth mentioning that PBOT admits it has no evidence that Uber continued using Grayball after April of 2015, because that's when the city granted Uber permission to operate here.
We did hear from Uber today. Uber's general manager in Oregon, Bryce Bennett, told us throughout the investigation we have been forthcoming with the city. Specifically, we provided details about the use of the Grayball technology in Portland. By sharing this detailed, specific information with PBOT, our intent was to provide the most relevant and helpful data for understanding the extent of this activity in Portland. We have that entire statement for you to read on KGW.com.
A follow-up on Portland's car theft epidemic. You'll remember prosecutors told us just yesterday that car thieves basically need to confess before they can be charged with the crime.
Laurel's here with more. And Laurel, a lot of people can't believe this actually happens.
And it's caused quite a conversation going on right now on our Facebook page. That's because Portland is going through a spike in car thefts. Maybe you've been a victim yourself. But a handful of defense lawyers say our story is wrong. So Pat Doris reached out to them and asked why. And Pat, the man you talked to, says the blame falls on the police and prosecutors.
Right. And before we get into this too deep, it's important to remember these two sides are on opposite issues of many different opinions on when it comes to crime. Having said that, one defense attorney says prosecutors have no one to blame but themselves if they're charging fewer auto theft cases.
One defendant out of every.
Eric Eklund spent years as a public defender in Multnomah and Marion counties. Now he's in private practice in Portland. He wanted to set the record straight that it's wrong when prosecutors say they basically need an auto thief to confess before they can charge him.
I practiced here in Multnomah County for 4 years now, and I had plenty of defendants on UUMV, unlawful use of a motor vehicle charges that did not confess, that the Multnomah County DA's charged anyway. And plenty of those people are in prison at this point in time.
These are the raw number.
The prosecutors told us they are charging fewer auto theft cases because of two Court of Appeals rulings in 2013, and they shared numbers to back that up. In 2012, 73% of the people arrested for auto theft got charged with that crime. By 2015, less than half were being prosecuted, although the number did rise some in 2016.
That's a significant drop.
Sure. And, you know, I can't speak to the individual. I mean, that's obviously something that, that only the DAs can answer for why their charging practices change. You know, sometimes they just change their focus for different reasons.
Well, but they say it's because of these rulings.
I understand that they're saying.
You're not buying it.
I'm not buying that changing the law is the answer.
On Facebook, many of you told us otherwise. Rick said, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need to make it illegal to steal cars. Michelle tells us it happens in the parking lot at work. Employees have had their cars stolen. Brian says the law protects the criminals over the working class. And Georgia said now that everyone knows this, no car is safe. Georgia, they knew it before we reported it. But Eklund is not persuaded. He said a change in the law being pushed by the district attorney's office is not fair and not needed.
I guess what I'm getting at is it's not a failure of the legislation that they're unable to charge these cases. I think it's a failure of imagination on both on the officer's part and the DA's part.
5,000 vehicles were stolen in Portland last year. 90% were eventually found. The top three stolen: Honda, Subaru, and Toyota. Back to you.
So, Pat, when you did your story yesterday, you said you were going to go to Salem and get some answers from lawmakers about this proposed change. What happened?
Well, that's right, Laurel. We were planning on going down. Turns out most of the lawmakers we wanted to talk to were not there. We will get there, though, but just not today.
So who are we supposed to believe, Pat?
I think really what's going on is a little bit of both. I don't think prosecutors literally have to have somebody confess, but it probably does feel like that to them and to the police. And there's also no disputing that the number of prosecutions are down significantly. Last year, police arrested 672 people for auto theft. Only 385 were actually charged with it. Back to you.
Wow, pretty interesting. Thank you, Pat. Joan Tracy.
Thanks, Laurel. We have a heads up tonight for Max Riders. That huge TriMet project on Morrison and Yamhill is starting Sunday, and it will cause disruptions on every line.
TriMet will offer shuttle buses in downtown and the Rose Quarter, but this is going to affect all Max lines regardless of where you ride. Fewer trains will run during the roughly 3-week project.
I actually don't know yet. I think I might start driving myself for a while.
Serious?
Yeah, just because it might just delay me a little bit more.
I'll just get off the station, which is Gusalo, and then walk that way.
You can do a little extra walking.
Yeah.
So are you looking at this is a good health alternative for you?
It's a forced health alternative, yes.
TriMet says to budget an additional 30 to 45 minutes to your usual commute time.
She has school and friends, but there's plenty of time in her day to make the world a better place.
How Ella is fighting to make every kid in Oregon see the world as clearly as she does.
And it's nice to see the sky becoming clearer. This is the view from our Skycam out of the Reserve Golf Course in Aloha. The clouds really are clearing, and it really is going to warm up. There is some rain this weekend. We'll time that out for you. It's really not all that bad. And the warm-up on the way for next week.
And in our 6:30 half hour, an Uber driver loses it.
I really want you to shut up, ma'am. No. I'm not get on. You get up out of here, bruh.
The simple request that caused this driver to tear into a couple in Atlanta. And that's before she realizes she's being recorded. They were promised luxury and music on an island paradise. They got half-finished tents, cheap food, and hardly any explanation. And you won't believe how much they paid to be there. We'll be right back.